So, I am now
Sorry.
recording. We are the recording. Who would like to give the recap for inspiration?
I suppose I can just. So last time, after gathering some final information from the noble at the hunting lodge, we decided to set off for the old oak tree, our destination of where we believed our teacher was, and a war between the might and the cabal. When we arrived, we came from the north, a bit of a different path than the air quote road to the tree, but coming in from behind isn't always the worst idea. However, our resident tree ended up walking up and touching this massive oak tree that almost seemed unnatural, and it was quickly overcome with dread that seemed to frighten him to his very core, as it seems this tree originates from an area of the Feywild known as the Underbelly. After reassuring him and using some of my own magic to quite literally blow away his fears, he centered himself and we moved on with the job at hand. However, very quickly we encountered a group of warlords and deliberating what to do, which we seem to have a really bad habit of seeing an enemy and then just talking to each other instead of acting. The wolves began to talk to us, at which point we realized, oh, they can talk. And us being the pragmatic group we are, decided to try to negotiate with them. At which point they took us to their den river, and after giving an offering of brick meat, we came to a deal that if we got the giant centipede that lives within the tree and captured it alive and brought it to them to eat, they would be willing to negotiate. At which point we went south, found some corpses, ran away a herd of elk, had some problems with some bear traps, and it was quickly solved by a handy stick. And we got into a fight with some Thylacine, which, well, I got hit pretty hard. We handled it pretty easily. At which point we looted the corpses they had killed, and that's where we left off.
Indeed, indeed. I'm muted. Oh, I was not muted. Okay, I did unmute myself. I'm a smart particles, apparently. Anyways, indeed, you have earned your inspiration as our party return once more to the old sycamore, at least the outskirts of it, where you're exploring the terrain around the ancient tree, having defeated the thylacines and looted Zebotis and the treasure chests. You are exploring the area with yet more places to explore, places to discover. Because I'm pretty sure I gave you guys loot from it. I don't know. I did.
Yeah.
It's
Cool.
in the
I know I
urban
did.
lab.
I did. I'm I'm good. All right.
No,
Yes.
quick question.
Hmm?
Did you change the prices of gems, or is that a typo?
Yeah, we were unsure if you had all gems be magical or something. If
Well,
you
no,
change.
you labeled it as a tiered gem, but you put silver.
They're valued at gold.
Yeah, gems are gold.
I assumed it was
The
defaulted
tiered
to
ones.
silver as everything else. So what you're telling me is that is 1,000 silver.
Mm-hmm.
Bought in. Well,
I mean, you can just decide right now. I mean, whatever.
Well,
in that case,
remember, I said that gems don't have to be tiered. You can just be
exactly.
like, it's a gem with this, but it has no magical. Just make it a
There
trade
you go.
gem here.
This is a green gem.
Yeah,
Okay.
100 silver gold. Dude. Remember that's why we're so rich right now?
Yeah.
Because you gave us all those tiered gems, and it was like, oh, oops.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Nope,
This
that
way.
one was intended to just be a basic gem, not magical. Or, I mean, it could have been magical. It was supposed to be 100 silver, not 100 gold. So
And the sheet is the loot sheet is in gold, right?
yeah.
Yeah, just double checking. Cool. So I just changed that. We're good. Cool.
And any non-magic gem, Jesse, go ahead and put in like trade goods. It's essentially currency.
Yeah, I gotcha.
The tiered ones, like,
That was the only one we've had so far. I feel like.
Mhm.
Well, it's a gem and art object, but whatever. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right.
But anyway, our fast healing healed us up, I believe, or will.
Yep.
So
Mm-hmm.
take a short rest while we loot the spot, and then move on.
Yeah.
We want to
I'm
take a
going
full
to.
short rest.
I mean, it's mainly waiting for me to heal up, which will take 1 minute at least. 10
Okay.
hours. So, so not a full short.
Okay. I just want to clarify.
We'll take
Cool.
1 minute
Yeah.
as we do, and I catch my breath because fuck those sinuses hit hard.
It's true. Stay
Mm.
strong, boys. Anyways, as you take a bit of a breather, recovering from the battle just took place, the area is once more open to you as you wish to explore. You're free to use a party marker or to just shuffle duffle. Up to you guys. The current area, though, is now quiet once more. As you can see,
Alright.
the large stone outcroppings and strange rocky pillars rising from the earth before you.
Gilfrin, you want to take the lead this time?
I suppose I can.
Let's continue around the outskirts. And I really don't feel like having anything come up behind us. And I feel like once we get into a big fight, everything in the area will become rushing in.
Understandable. Yes.
Alright.
Okay.
As you begin to move forward, you can see from down the cliff face there is a lake or pond of sorts, and within it there are many massive frogs, most of which are just kind of like sitting there, laying about within the marshy water. But you can see a couple of them, kind of off in the distance, are doing a full-on battle of sorts with one another, jumping at one another, trying to bite the other one's face, like swallow them whole. But it's just a frog wrestling match down there, and it's somewhat
Oh
interesting to
yeah.
watch. But they seem to be chilling.
Really quick. Who has that wand of red blades?
I think we hold on a second.
Jack.
Jack does. Yep.
Weren't you putting it on Jack?
Yeah,
Yes.
you can try and kill it. Alright, fine.
Makes
Let's
sense for him. My opinion.
Let's head south and check the bottom of this cliff. And then
Question: Is this a cliff overlooking this area?
Yeah. So this is
Alright.
low elevation. This is high.
Yeah, I'm gonna creep up to the ledge and peek over. I'm gonna roll stealth real quick to look over it.
All right.
Let me see. Hold on a second. Let me double check what my shield negative is, because I'll be double checking the bonus, and if it's in there, I'm gonna remove it because I'm not wielding my shield actively right now. -4. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Boom, bam, stealth. Boom. All right, so yeah, that's a 10, but that's okay. So I'm peeking over the edge here just to get a look over the area.
All right. Well, you feel stealthy. The
Yeah, of
branches
course.
and sticks and undergrowth that you're stepping on speaks otherwise, but you feel stealthy.
I am 6 in undergrowth. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It just sounds like your normal footfalls.
Yeah.
But as you
All
look
right.
over the edge, you give
Anyways.
me a perception check.
Yep. Nice. Starting
That's
off
one better
strong today, guys.
success. Yep. All right, looking around, all's pretty much just as you see: open plains, small patches of wooded, uh, small forested areas, rocky outcroppings, marshy grass, small islands within the lake. Um, Nothing really too much that kind of stands out to you.
It seems to the south of us is safe enough. He'll stand up and he'll start walking back along the other side of the ledge here. Yeah. So, is there anything in this immediate opening here, this clearing, to be wary of?
No, the clearing before you appears to be fairly empty. No obvious signs of
Okay.
dangerous threats, trap work, bodies. Nothing really of interest. It's pretty
Okay.
open and empty.
So my guess is we're gonna basically skirt the little lake here with the frogs, and then wrap around this ridge here. I think
Yeah,
that's a good idea. Yeah.
yeah, just wrap
Okay.
around, check
All
out.
right. So yeah. So he'll lead the party this way, go through these woods for cover.
When we get to about here, before I'm fully off the cliff, I'm going to ask Sarah to take a uh, little scout, kind of just like go 100 feet in the air and do a. What did she? And quick, I was measuring. I'm zooming out. Let me just measure really quick. Okay, just like let's say do a 300 foot away from me semicircle, like to the island, and then loop around behind the cliff, just to be thorough. Uh, uh, Stella seems fairly paranoid right now. She doesn't like being in such a big open area. Here, let me roll.
300 foot
What do you
radius
guys
or
just,
300 foot diameter?
uh, I don't remember the difference.
Diameter is double the radius.
Radius. Yeah.
From me, 300 feet away.
Okay,
Just like
so diameter.
that. So essentially, over the island, then looping around.
So this is your
But
radius that I need to look at.
yeah,
Yes.
but not going north of me.
Not
Half
going
circle.
north. Okay.
Because I want, we saw the big plant creature up
Mm-hmm.
on that northern hill, and I do not want her going up there.
All right. Well, you can give them a perception check as they begin to fly and look around.
Okay? I'm going to start off with a stealth check, even though it won't do much. But she's a tiny dragon 100 feet in the air. Might as well try to. She flies with the sun, so when they look up, they just are blinded by her magnificence. Sorry, I'm checking her. Stat. Okay. That is a 31 stealth. And a 24 perception. Alright, I'm just gonna hat streak Sage.
Yeah, alright. Well, as Syra takes to the skies, all you see is empty blue, as they're nowhere to be seen, and as they soar from overhead, 100 feet within the air, looking outwards towards the ground below, their dragon eyes pinpointing and hyper-fixating on things that might be of interest down below. Let's see here. Within this area of note, they would notice that there appears to be a small band of small creatures within the island, on the lake just west of you guys. Kind of past the frogs and nestled within the trees themselves. Seems some figures are dressed in black and some figures are dressed in blue, or at least from this distance it seems that is the case, but it's hard to really tell. You'd also notice that there appears to be a body to the east, kind of nestled within the crook of the cliff face here.
Mm.
Other than that, nothing else seems to stand out in this area.
Can she get enough detail of the creatures on the island to make a knowledge check to identify like race or
You are 100
approximate
feet in
race?
the air.
Right, that's why I was asking if she could tell enough detail.
No.
So,
No. The DC to do that would need to be much closer, because you have a plus 10 to the DC right now, because if you're 100 feet in the air.
no, yeah, that's fair. I was just asking.
Yeah.
I
Fortunately,
didn't
you rolled a
expect-
20 for 24
Yeah, I
turns, so
rolled
which
a
is why
nice
you were able to
20, yeah.
determine.
Indeed, and she is a dragon. She has dragon sight.
Yeah.
Vision, technically. Dark vision, all that shit.
Mhm.
So she comes back. Alright, Sarah, what did you see?
Say, I do not have her voice modulator for me, so I will just do my normal growls instead.
I didn't know you were using the logic.
I was using modulator, yeah. Just to extra deepen the voice.
See, you should have lied. We just thought you were that impressive.
Small worms on island. About 7 or so. Blue, black tribes. Body within cliff face. Leaks. Many frogs.
Can you repeat that last part?
Many frogs.
Ah. Yes, thank you. As Ilfrin is starting to move forward to the trees, Ilfrin, wait. Hold back a bit. There might be an ambush.
Oh shit! Oh god!
There you go.
Rapus, what colors do your tribe normally wear?
Your clan
You see-
is the soot scales. They are normally black and sooty scaled.
Okay. Okay. Are you there, Simon? Are you muted?
I
It was muted. Thank you.
You've been
Nice.
muted for a while. We haven't heard you.
That is
That's
Oops.
depressing.
I thought I was just not being noticed. Oh
I
well.
really just
But
ignored you the entire time.
uh Lapis would relay being like, well, it's kind of in the name, suit scale. Scales are darks or suity. Well, not really like mine too much, but like darker.
Alright, Do you know what the mice typically wear, or have you encountered them?
Did I know this?
Um, your tribe deals with them often enough. Or, you know that the mice themselves tend to wear chitinous hides and similar bug trappings. So lots of like browns, shiny, uh, fluorescent greens and purples and more earthy tones. They also have leather hides as well, outside of the normal chitinous hides and beetle shells, but a lot of what they wear tends to be like beetle carapace and the like. And their skin is a violent blue, like electric blue.
Yeah, they tend to have more. I relay what you said. I was gonna try repeating it, but then I kind of forgot a little bit.
That's
As
fair.
Cyber, the blue creature, was it blue like the sky, or blue like a flower, blue like lightning? Could you tell?
It was very blue, violently so.
Alright. Sounds like there might be a group of mice on that island then. Also, Cyber spotted. You said it was a humanoid corpse, right? It's not just an elk or something?
Yes.
Alright, there's a corpse hidden at the base of the cliff, tucked back there. You might want to check it. Might be one of the people we're hunting.
Ilford nods.
However, the mice are probably in ambush. How do we want to handle that?
Hmm.
Well, as the bird says, got the rest.
Looks to Lapis like, damn,
Ilford
Lapis
slowly turns around.
has a grin on her face.
The whole party just looks at the kobold like, what the fuck?
That was a joke.
Yep,
Mostly.
I mean, you're at war with them, but
I hate it, but it's mostly accurate for our modus operandi.
well, I guess we have a decision to make. We obviously are going to negotiate with the kobolds, but do we want to essentially abandon any negotiations with the mites?
It would be opportunistic to not throw away such potential allies.
I mean, to be fair, in negotiating with the wargs, we'll already have to invade their home and kill one of their pets. So, and they are Fey. I know your opinions of Fey, don't we?
I think playing two sides isn't the correct option.
Alright, Sage, I'm going to take a look towards the frogs. How Do I think they're going to attack us if we approach?
Give me a nature check.
Look into their bulbous eyes. Are they prey or hunter? Predator. Vibe check.
Hmm, I'll just roll. I'm not going to use one of my sword knowledges.
There you go.
Damn.
Guys,
2020
I'm
19.
getting, I'm getting really nervous. I rolled like poorly most of the campaign. I've had these three good rolls. I'm gonna roll like shit when we get into combat. I'm calling it now.
This is
Okay.
your session. You're doing great.
Hell yeah.
All right. As you look at the frogs within the pond, you have been told by Tyre, at least you've seen some from overlooking the area. Some of the frogs are fighting one another over territorial disputes. You don't believe that if you just like pass by them, they'll attack you, but if you get close, you think they might take that as a territorial challenge and would attack. You also believe if you attack them, they will defend themselves or perhaps skedaddle, depending on how violent your assault might be. They don't look particularly rabid or anything like that, so you don't think they will just be like, oh, person's here, kill them now. But they'd, unless you get like within 15 feet, maybe 20 feet, they should probably just leave you alone.
Let's hug the cliff face and loop around to check that body. If the mites are going to attack us, they might then, but we're far enough away that we will then come to the island from the west, where there's no frogs, and
Mm,
draw them
That
out there.
was going to be my plan anyways, so that seems adequate. Okay.
Wrong way, Joseph.
What do you mean long way? You mean like
They're saying
to
loop
south?
down here to go grab the body down below,
Oh, okay.
And then I'm just going to use
and then hit the eastern
Silent
entrance,
as
I imagine.
well, Silent as a pointer. We could cross like right here, and there's no frogs, and
Which is
yeah,
the east entrance. Yes.
yeah, come from the west. We're moving in a westerly direction,
Yes.
the east
Okay.
entrance.
All right.
Yeah,
Cool. Okay, sure.
yeah.
So,
So we follow behind our friend.
as we're walking, I will have my shield on.
Alright, as you begin to push your way down the southerly path, you begin to notice some prints within the earth, kind of, some of which are caked in with dried mud, some of which are just indentations within the grass. Give me a survival check, Ilfrin.
Everything.
Can we also roll? It
You guys
doesn't
can,
matter.
yeah. I just figured Ilfrin would probably have the highest survival.
I
believe
think it's
Jeff
a tie.
also
But yeah.
Yeah. With that, Ilfrin, looking over at the
did.
tracks within the earth beneath your feet, you realize many of these appear to be kobold prints, bootless, scaled feet with 3 long claws and a backward claw for extra gripping strength. It is clear that this pathway was one that a large host of kobolds took to move northwards. So it seems kobolds' tracks came from the south up through the pathway here, and like kind of like skirting along both the cliff and the main pathway out and around.
It seems
With
your kin
your
traveled through here,
number,
Lapis.
with the 24, you recognize that there's probably about 30 or so individual kobolds within this party. Maybe more. It's hard to tell with the numbers that you're looking at, but there's at least 30. That's it.
Okay.
I would say
good.
more than a couple dozen of yours came through here. Northward.
Yeah, it does look that way.
Let's press on. No. 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 There's no mass producers of trench coats out here.
They walk in single file, so you don't know their numbers.
Oh my god. They're not sand people, okay? God damn it.
Other than
Alright,
the
so
prints, the area down here seems to be fairly devoid of anything of real interest. But you do know
Yeah.
from Cyrus scouting that little alcove to the east does house a body.
alright. I'm gonna
Also, as you're drawing near further southwards here, Lapis, you would recognize this area is certainly getting closer and closer to Sootskel territory. You, in fact, think that this is the edge of their territory. It's not the same map as the Sootskel Caverns. That's a different map for their homeland, for your home territory. But this is basically the border between Mite territory and Sootskel territory.
Yeah.
If we wanted to go over there, we would go to the resort.
Yeah, no. For now. So
The
peek around the corner here.
Seems to be a very rocky outcropping, a dead end within the stone facings of these earthen towers and the cliff face that rose up once more to the place where you were ambushed by the thylacines, or not really ambushed, but attacked by the thylacines. You can see there's plenty of plant life, undergrowth, brushes, thick fern fronds, and bushy plants, hedges, and the like. No trees, though there are remains of plenty of dead brambles and branches and logs that seem to have been lost within perhaps a mudslide or the like. Out within the edge of this, there is a body about here-ish.
Okay. He'll look back to the party. We're definitely not posting stupid gifs in Discord right now. See if they're ready to move forward here.
Yeah, no party.
Okay. I will be actively looking around as we approach. Bada bing, bada boom. Excellent. Only darkness.
Alright.
Can I identify the corpse from here?
As you draw closer, you can recognize that the corpse appears to be 1. Humanoid, 2. Dressed in, from the looks of it, let me go and grab this information. Here we are. Dressed in plated armor with a shield shattered at their side. A war pick kind of laying strewn about, bloodied, and their body is riddled with arrows. They appear to be human.
How decomposed are they?
From this distance,
Can I see skin?
you can see skin.
Oh, okay. That's still kind of fresh. Damn. Okay.
As we move closer, do they have any insignias, any coverings of
Nothing that's immediately obvious at this point.
Okay. Time to go poke a dead body with a stick.
Alright, you can give me a perception check to search the body, as well as a heal check to determine how old the body is. It's pretty clear that the body was peppered with arrows, and that seems to be its cause of death.
Before I disturb the body, I'll wave Jack forward to inspect it and use a little bit more respect
So
first.
if you want to, you could give me a heal check to determine if there's anything else that might have been the cause of death, but it is peppered with arrows.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, Jack would move forward to inspect the body.
They died from blood loss.
Alright,
+8, goddamn.
pretty good. As you're looking around the body, you notice that the dead figure had some more items upon them. They also bear a badge upon their breastplated armor, which is dented and just outright broken from all the penetrating holes of the arrows slamming through it. It seems whoever was firing upon them did have armor-piercing arrows, bodkin points, and the like. But
Oh shit.
what you do realize is the insignia upon the breastplate is depicting that of a stag's skull head.
Yeah.
It seems clear that this was one of the Stag Lord's soldiers, a bandit.
Hmm.
Oh, the
They
better they
also
died
have
here instead.
one potion upon them that appears to be filled with red liquid, and another one which was shattered. Still in the bandolier, but shattered.
Oh, the better did not become one of his minions as well.
As you're looking over the body, Jack, you realize that, well, yes, the peppering of arrows and seemingly cuts and slices from bladed weapons, many of which were more of like loose, shallow cuts and stabbings within the weak points within the armor. There's also signs that this individual was poisoned, as around the wounds where many of the arrows were penetrating within the body, within the flesh of the creature, rather than just sinking through the armor. There's necrosis happening around the arrow's impact point.
Keep an eye out for those who use poisoned arrows.
And as you're discovering more around the body, kind of like looking beneath the folds of the clothing and the like, you realize around the ankles there's also bite marks with a similar necrosis.
Like, are we talking dog bite
Not
marks?
dog bite marks. Give me a nature check.
That's me. And probably other people too, but me.
Centipede bite marks.
I just slowly look over at Kressel.
The mites. No, this is done by the mites. It makes sense they use poisons.
Indeed.
So it seems the Stag Lord has something up here too.
Not entirely surprising. Alright, now I'll search the body with Jack's blessing, of course.
Yes.
Yeah, nothing
And the
else
body
you know,
gets Jack's blessing.
besides
Yeah.
what I told Stella about. So
Okay,
just
cool.
the one potion with red liquid and then the insignia upon the armor. But the crossbow's broken. The war pick's still in good condition, but it's just a basic war pick. The shield is shattered. They have some bolts if you want some re-equip some more bolts for a crossbow. Otherwise, their armor is pretty much in a bad condition, so not really worth grabbing. You can, but you want to repair it, which will take time and whatnot. So, up to you guys.
We don't have a cross.
Yeah, well, yeah. The
I
only
will
thing I would
take
say
the
that's
bolts and use them as darts.
in that case, I'd say the only thing that's really worth grabbing is the potion there.
Alright, I will retrieve the potion and hold it up for Jack to inspect. For him to tell me what it is.
Yeah, Jack's gonna just go ahead and inspect that potion.
All right.
It's like strawberry.
That would be an alchemy check, yes?
Yeah.
Oh god, it tastes like otiug. Ugh.
Mm,
It's supposed
It's
to be
grape
healing.
flavored.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
You know, it tastes like cherry cough syrup.
ugh,
Ew.
No.
Oh,
Mm.
well, let's leave it.
Delicious.
Jeez.
Delicious.
Why can't it be grape flavored?
I'm
Grape
afraid
sucks.
it's red.
Grape also really sucks as well.
Grape sucked more. What are you
Maybe
talking
they're
about?
red grapes.
Hmm.
Shut up.
Anyways, that's what
Mhm.
you find in this corner. Seems that there was a large patrol of kobolds coming through here. Mites ambushed this man or killed him and drug him here, or some other purpose of how this uh, stag lord's soldier ended up in this area, slain. Other than that, no, it's pretty empty.
It is weird having like something killed by mites this close to like suit scale territory.
It is a little strange, considering this is technically like the border between the two territories, and it's on the kobold side.
Yeah.
Perhaps they're being driven out by other invaders. He gestures to the jag symbol, to the stag symbol. Excuse me.
Hmm.
There's a reason why this bears the injuries of the mites, and yet also the stag symbol. The lower stag lord is perhaps making plays for this land. And recently at that.
Lapis will be nodding, not entirely sure who the Stag Lord is. Or, I believe you said that you sort of filled in Lapis on.
Yeah, we would have so much fucking
The
time in the day.
design I
Lapis nods.
remember.
Not really.
The
I-
Stag Lord is a bandit lord who is vying for control of this area, and who we are meant to depose of as one of our potential outcomes for taking rule of the land and establishing a country here.
Gotcha.
Taking more of half the name.
Yes.
The other half we have to kill a tree. Very
I-
angry tree.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I remember what I've been told now. Thank you for the
And-
reminder.
And he employs necromancy. Jack loves necromancy. He doesn't. He doesn't love
Necromancy is my
necromancy.
favorite.
Whistles as I'm trained in necromancy magic.
Necromancy, the school isn't bad. Necromancy, the art, is the art, quote unquote.
I mean, aren't you trained in all of them, or are you? Is that like the plan?
Not yet.
Not
That's
yet.
expensive. You know how much
Hmm.
XP that costs? God damn.
Almost as much as my fucking companion.
More. Alright, well, let's go take care of the mites on that island.
Indeed. Hey, look, it wasn't an ambush, guys. Roll for initiative. Fuck! What?
Hmm?
I moved with Tiny Bird, but I just moved Tiny Bird.
Nice. Yeah, let's make Tiny Bird the party marker just to make fucking... just to make Sage's life miserable.
Even harder to find them.
Yes.
Just make the swarm the party marker.
No.
There's
No,
someone
I am
who
the party... I am the captain.
Alright. As
Alright.
you draw
Look
closer
at
to the lake's edge, you can better make out the island and its inhabitants. As you see, there's quite a large number of kobolds and mites upon its shores, seemingly loafing about, just talking with one another or chilling,
Oh.
not aggressive with each other, just talking.
Alright, that's weird.
There's a large number of them, though. both kobolds and mites.
That's weird.
It is weird, yeah.
Did they establish a truce recently? Looking at Lapis.
Lapis does not know what's going on either.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get closer to the edge and I'll ask them.
Yeah, last you know, Lapis, war was called because the mites supposedly stole a kobold relic from your clan.
Mm.
So you guys were set to invade, but your chief was essentially overthrown. Not really overthrown, but essentially by the clan's new shaman.
Mm.
So who was the one who declared this war? Previously, you guys were perfectly fine with one another, but because of the supposed theft and the shaman's new gained powers and basically prominence within the clan, it's been difficult. A lot of the kobolds have been grumbling about it. Some of which have been very fervent followers of this new kobold, though. So it's been difficult.
As we approach Sage, can I use magic sight to see if they're under the effects like a spell or something?
You can certainly roll for it. Where did you guys put Cressel?
Oh, fuck. No one grabbed her.
Explorer. Oh, there she is. Cool.
Yeah. Nice. That's a good roll.
Does not appear to be any magic coming from that direction.
Okay. Alright, oh, I made my garbage check long ago on mites. Do I know what language they speak? Or I can
Akla.
roll again if you want.
They speak Akla.
Akla? Okay, I don't know it. Yeah, but
They
if
also
they're
speak
really...
Undercommon.
Ah, I speak Undercommon. Good, okay. As we approach the edge, I wait. I want to stay in line with Ilfin, but step forward a bit and hope Ilfin at least stands next to me. Please
Yeah, of course.
don't leave me out here alone. Give them more targets.
Yeah.
I will. I am carrying my staff, which is emitting light right now, so I'm walking very casually, trying not to show any hostility at all. But
Show no fear.
I will call out and Undercommon and then Draconic, just back to back. Hello there! Hello there! Just trying to get the attention of either group. Did they respond at all?
These two here, and a couple of the others on the edge will kind of look out towards your group. I don't think I'm making their way forward.
Oh, as they walk forward, I'll get closer forward.
Some of the others will kind of move forward with interest as well.
And before they're all in bed.
That would suck.
Alright, now the mite at the front will speak forward in very broken common, which the kobold archer will kind of fall forward with to fill in the gaps, essentially. So for purposes of what they're saying, I'm just going to do the kobold speaking, but it's kind of like a mixture.
They keep going back and forth. When one knows a word, the other doesn't.
Yeah, pretty
Got
much. What?
I'm sorry, what was that, Sage?
What want?
We're explorers. Searching these lands. We were wondering what was happening over here. We've seen signs of battle. We heard there was a war.
Yeah, war's stupid though. We don't listen no more. We try and make peace, but need chief to listen. We make plan. Speak of chief, but it's scary. Still formulating. Others fighting. Much blood, not fun.
Oh, I see. So you're against the war. That's good to hear. We're actually also against this fighting. Maybe we can help each other.
How help?
What did you say?
How help?
Well, we've been helping, well, we have one of your tribe with us. He's a companion of ours, and I'll gesture towards Lapis.
Lapis will wave.
And they told us what was going on. We believe that, your tribe recently has been influenced by a new shaman, right?
Tartuk, yes.
Yeah, Toot. We actually are pretty sure he's not a kobold. He's playing tricks.
What proof have?
Well, he recently came to your tribe with a strange artifact he found, right? That gave him power? Yeah, we were there when he stole it from a tomb. He's actually a gnome. He's using magic to look like a kobold. He tried to hurt us too. Tried to hurt our friends.
Okay. What proof? You say word, but that not proof. That just word.
Hold on, I'm taking my notes. We had something from that tomb. Oh, we have the coin. We also had. What was the other thing we had from that tomb? Do you guys remember? I'm looking for the notes here.
I don't 100% recall. Been quite a long while. Was it an artifact related to the Cyclops?
Yes.
Oh, we do have the Cyclops coins that prove we were
Okay.
there.
Oh, okay. We also have some artifacts from the tomb where he found that. They should have the same symbols on them.
Show.
Uh, Depends on, do you want me to come over there? Or
Yeah.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
sense,
Stinky.
I'm gonna sense everything. Really quick, just to make sure I'm not gonna get fucking trained.
Don't worry, you're not the only one. Fuck yeah.
You have a feeling that they are not the most trusting of you right now, and you have quite a large group, and they do not want to cross to go and meet you.
Okay.
Oh,
Also,
just have the birds drop it to them.
also,
Yeah, but you see,
there's some thick water there, and they don't really want to wade and put themselves in the
Oh,
dangerous
yeah.
position.
All right.
how deep is the water?
For a kobold, it's like upper chest height. For you, it's like knee.
I've got waterproof boots.
Yeah.
I would just slowly start wading. Or as I get to here, uh, one of you, Ilfrin, will you come with me? Everyone else should wait here. They're a bit nervous. And I'll just slowly say, ugh, ugh, with the blood.
Ilvin will trot over, looking down from his rather notable height at these much smaller creatures.
Kind of shaking off my pant leg as the muck of water dripping. Alright, the water does suck. I will reach into my pack and
Yeah. Water's
produce the
stinky.
pouch with the Cyclops coins. Yeah, when we were in this tomb, he had his companions attack us, but he abandoned them to die. We didn't kill them. They actually work with us now. They're at our home up north. They protect us where we're going.
Many word. Sea coin.
I pour the pouch into my hand and kind of kneel down a little bit, holding my hand out to the kobold.
Kobold will scurry forward and snatch a coin. Begin to peer at it and look it around.
They're
Old
for
coin.
the same tomb. Yeah, we believe it was a tomb to Cyclops. Big one-eyed creatures, very old. Died a long time ago.
Old ones. No, yes. Have similar old symbols in cavern.
Yeah, he's this Took you speak of. His name is actually Tortuccio. He's very, he's a trickster. He's very mischievous. He goes around and makes people do things, and then once he gets what he wants, he leaves them, abandons them.
He'll toss the coin back.
Oh, holy shit.
I'll catch it. I'll look
Ouch.
to, I'll look to the right. Uh, you don't have to tell me what it is, but would it be correct to say that your tribe has some like magical artifact or something that they protect? Maybe something their leader uses? It's probably what he's after.
Yeah. We do have a totem. And we took relic from Sootscale. But they took relic from Kogi.
They took relic
First,
from what?
Kogi.
Who's
Our
Kogi?
chief.
Ah, your chief.
They took our relic, so we take theirs. The kobold will speak up. No, we did not take your relic. We took it because... regardless.
See, this Took probably took it to cause this thing. This is what he wants. He wants you fighting so he can get the both relics for himself and then disappear and leave you fighting each other.
This could be true. Tartuk is shifty, no trust. But other clanmates trust. Believe Tartuk. Go war for Tartuk. Many bloodshed, many dead. Not fun. We try to make peace, to perhaps find a pathway forward. Been difficult, though. Hard to
Perhaps-
convince Kogi. Hard to convince Chief Sootscale to listen and to throw out Tartuk.
Oh, God. Well, maybe we can help. We're outsiders and we have other magics and whatnot. We might be able to reveal the truth of Tartuk. You see, we're here. We eventually want to build a city in this land where everyone can live happily. He, uh, he just wants to take the land for himself, hurt everyone that lives here.
He wants power at any cost.
Yeah. We have seen others like this. Skull folk. Antlers. Come by number. Die many. Hurt. Mites. Burn. Crops.
Oh, yes, the
The
Stag Lord.
The
We're
minions
here.
of the Stag Lord, yes.
We're here to stop them too. But this Tartuccio, he's our current foe. He's very sneaky. We need to stop him before
Even the
we
names are
start.
similar, now that I realize.
Indeed, Tartuccio sounds like a shortened Tartuccio with a K.
Yes, this could be. Hard to say, though. Coin does bear similarities to Relic, but.
Regardless of what we agree to here, he will be dealt with.
This is good.
We
Maybe-
would rather do it. We'd rather do it with kindness, rather
Like
than.
kindness. Why not just shoot him an eye and be done with it?
Oh, him,
Yeah.
yes, absolutely.
We want to save as many of your tribe mates as we can.
Oh,
We want
yes,
to
yes, yes,
stop
yes,
this
yes,
war.
yes, yes, yes,
Waste not blood.
Thank you.
yes. Bloodshed bad.
Why don't we just fucking kill him? Yeah, that's the idea. Oh, okay. yeah. I just don't want to kill everybody, just him.
Yeah, we've been trying to think how to attack, but there's not many of us
Do you know where Tartuk is?
in Sootscale Caverns.
Oh, he's there, not here?
He send clanmates to go war while he continues research. Something in caverns is old, like Relic brought with Tartuk, trying to
Oh,
figure
fuck.
out what it do.
How long? How long has it been?
Let me go look at my DM notes.
Imagine the cold pulling out a journal.
Like a full ass tome, and then like it disappears in the smoke afterwards.
Not even a tome. It's like a script for a play. Hold on, let me see. Script for-
He brings us his iPad. It's like,
Bring out his iPad.
Looks up towards the sky, cloud shift.
a
God.
window, a
Been
windows,
like 10
clouds
moon.
open.
No. 10 cycle.
Jeez, it's been a while.
When I say cycle,
Like moon cycles.
and I mean like day-night cycle.
day.
Yeah, when I
Okay,
originally said
10 days.
10 moon, I realized that would probably be, in terms of tribal kobold speak, would probably mean 10 moon cycles. So he went for cycle of day.
I did understand it already, but yeah, that's fair. Okay, cool.
I have an idea. It might not be a good idea, but I have an idea.
open to suggestions. Been thinking of way forward, but
We can review Tartuk. The problem is, how do we get to Tartuk without having to fight your tribe, right? Means he's currently in control of tribe. You left tribe. Maybe I'll give Elfrin a "you're not going to like this" look.
No, I already know where you're going with this. Yep.
You already know where I'm going with this. Tartuk also wants to capture us. We have been, as you say, a thorn in his side. Maybe we act like you capture us and you take us to Tartuk, and then we confront him. If we reveal truth, chieftains should listen. We come back here with chieftains stop fighting, and then we can talk to your leader. I gesture to the might.
this could work. Kogi would speak. But need relic return first.
Indeed, and we can't stop anything until we take care of Tartut.
Yes, well, this is tricky plan. We like tricky. But, there's only, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, a lot of you with bird. But there's lots
Started
of
counting the
Tartuk.
birds.
Birds can wake outside.
No. Mean, there are a lot of you, but a lot of Tartuk followers. Those who true believe. May
Well,
be
yes.
difficult.
Well, see, idea is we come back as pretend prisoners.
Yes,
You
yes,
say
understood.
you captured us, but see, this is where tricky. We're not really captured. We're just going along with it, and you take us in. Then you take us in front of Tartuk, because he will want to see us as his prisoners, and you offer us to him, at which point we can confront him. And if we can defeat him quickly, his tricks will disappear, and he won't look like Kobold anymore, which will reveal the trick and stop fighting, yes? His followers won't fight when they see he is not Kobold.
Good work. Not guaranteed, but could def work.
Our only other option would be to fight our way in, but we'd rather not hurt your
No
tribe
fight.
members.
We do have, Nakpik leading forces north. Could give token of passage. At this point, the Might would also speak up. Yeah, there's also Micmac in prison within Might Burrow. Micmac free could give passage to. But would need to speak with Aish, the free shepherd, to passage to Might Burrow. Could also get it from Dingetooth and Urge, or Grabbles. Kogi in Burrow, so no get from them. Unless, fight. No fight, though.
Well, are these people you speak of? Do they follow Tartuk, or would they be willing to help in plan?
Might no follow Kobold. Might follow Might.
What I mean is, would they go with the plan, or would they tell your leader and ruin the plan?
What plan?
What,
Let me make sure the intelligence is what I think it is.
are they trustworthy for tricky plans?
Let's see here. Might look at what's your intelligence. Oh, okay. Your intelligence is much, much higher than the kobolds. Like
Yeah,
a
I
lot
thought
higher than the kobolds.
Yeah, I thought were the intelligent ones. I'm like, wait a minute, what?
Well, actually, these two are both pretty intelligent. Look at that.
Yeah.
I thought it was a 7, so it's not
Oh.
bad. It's just a 16.
Oh my
Oh,
god, he has more than
okay.
me.
Yeah, that's you fucking prove it. He's on par with me.
This motherfucker
Well,
beat me in chess. God damn it.
we're gonna call the lack of understanding language barrier.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
that's fine. That's fine.
Um,
This all of us have none of us have charisma.
But hey, I have charisma.
Oh
I
man.
also have Riz.
could understand plan. We need to guarantee relic return. Might fight for relic. And might fight 'cause being fought. No wish to fight though. Try a peaceful way to bring relic back.
What the?
Goal would be for both tribes to have their relics back.
Yes, yes.
That shouldn't be a problem. If we get rid of Tartuk, all big misunderstanding should end war. Relics returned. No more bloodshed.
No more blood.
This could work. It is gamble. Good work. Big win for all.
If it doesn't work, our only other option is to fight anyway, so.
Might try as well then.
And, I'll look between the Kabold and the Might. Who do you believe would be our best option to get passage to Tartuk? Kabold imprisoned? Kabold up north?
Best.
To the Kabold.
Not sure. Well, Knackpick can guarantee passage inside, no chains, no issue. But might draw ire of Tartuk. Chains would be before Tartuk, but would be in chain. Could be danger. Both would get there, though may not trust us to deliver since we desert.
Well, you see, with this plan, that's why we're offering. You are deserters, yes, but you bring gift to be welcome back in tribe. We are gift. It should work for enough time to get us before to. I would prefer the one who wouldn't have us in chains, necessarily. Where would we find them?
North, on field battle. Battle lines being drawn now. Try to figure out a way to stop, but we know chief, we know war command. Not sure how.
Does the one up north like Tartuk, or he just follows?
Knackpick follow Chief Sootscale. Chief Sootscale follows Tartuk.
Could you take us to him?
Could.
Perhaps we talk to him, convince him, he'd take us. And then that may pause battle, give us more time.
May. What time? The kobold looked to the sky. Danger close. Maybe too late. Could try, though. Must hurry.
Alright. You and your kobolds lead the way? Yes?
They'll begin making their way forward. The kobolds in the back look at each other, many of which kind of begin moving forward, but then some of them start speaking with one another in a rough, like, broken Aklo with one another. The kobolds speak in Aklo brokenly towards the mites who speak it freely. And this one up front will kind of step forward. Well, think best stay here for travel south when ready, just in case you fail and, get peppered with arrows. Would like backup plan. Also water deep and scary.
Oh my god.
Everyone,
We have to save all of them now.
A backup plan would not be a bad idea. What
Should build a
about you?
bridge.
Would you take us to him? I look to the one that's been talking to us.
Yeah, take 2 now. Can do.
Ilfrin, would you help him cross the water?
Ilfrin will slowly turn towards Stella. Just the barest trace of a slight affrontage to being Ilfrin, help these people across. Yes, quite. Like this sort of
No, I wasn't saying it
unabashed.
that
No. I'm having my moment. Excuse me. No. But he'll agree. He will kneel and allow them to jump up on his shoulders.
Nice. You have gained a mite and a kobold jumping up on your shoulder.
Oh god, they're
Across.
fucking heavy. Ugh, strength isn't my main stat. Ugh.
The mites coming with us.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, the birds pick up the mite.
You're gonna need more nests in there.
Whoa.
As we get back
Whoa. And then one big whoa.
It's like
for ease of movement.
it's like a wave in a
Yeah.
basketball game. They just whirl and it's like a circle. Like a sayonara.
Whoa. Whoa. Alright.
As we get back older, so we have an idea. Some of you will like it. Jack, you will approve of it. Crystal, you're going to hate it.
I already hate it. I haven't even heard it, but I hate it.
It's worth hating.
I looked at the Kabul answer. By the way, what is your name? I'm Stella. This is Ilfred, Kotak, Jack, Crystal.
I am Cricksnack.
Cricksnack? Cricksnack here is going to take us to one of the Kabul leaders. We are going to convince the leader to get us a meeting with Tortuccio. They call him Tortuk. He's pretending to be a kobold right now. Will bring us before him, and then we can confront him and expose him for the 5 years. However, when we get to their caves, we will have to pretend to be prisoners, but I already have a plan for that. Should be no problem. Sarah gives her best diplomatic smile, like, obviously everything will work out.
Well, I suppose this is one way to go forward. It's better than the other plans we've had.
There should be significantly less giant murderous ogres.
That is certainly true.
Should be.
And I mean, it's smarter than walking into a bandit camp alone. Or sorry, here.
Still surprised you got away with that one.
I didn't. I wasn't even there.
No.
And my predecessor, well, they died soon after, so did they really get away with it?
They got away with that particular endeavor. Though
It
perhaps
certainly
their brazenness was why they died.
turned out well for you.
Yes, well.
I would have been tempted to take you out if you hadn't joined us. For safety's sake, of course.
Right.
Those days are behind us.
What about you, Jack, Kotak, Rampus? Sound good, yes? Kinda pat your fingers together, so holding your staff. Slightly stupid, like, yeah, it's a plan.
Like an anime villain planning something.
Maybe a little bit.
Well, love is will nod along. I can see it working.
I'm not going into restraints.
They will be fake restraints.
We'll make them believable.
Indeed. Maybe.
And
Should
if
be.
I could probably stay out of restraints, given
Indeed.
so
Yeah, you could just be one of the kobold guards.
It would
if
be a
something
poor.
goes wrong,
It would be a poor facade if it weren't a facade. I would not be going anywhere I could not get restraints out of.
Well, you see, I'm going to use my magic to make the restraints a pocket dimension so your hands can be inside it on your weapons, ready to go. Like,
Okay, that's a little. Okay, Ilfrin will look impressed. It takes a lot, but that's kind of impressive.
Right? That's actually a good plan.
Son of a bitch.
Shrug.
Devil, you've been muted if you've been talking a little. Devil, are you there?
It is a cursed existence. A half-life.
Probably taking a little nap.
Might have
Devil.
fallen asleep due to the shots they were having, so...
No, it's just hard to pay attention, to be honest. Like, you know that feeling when you have you're there, but the brain fog is just kind of
Yeah.
you're not there.
This
It doesn't help that I woke up just moments before game. You know.
trying to down that monster.
Oh, that's right. I have one. I should go get that. Could someone run down what was going on?
We have a plan. We're going to go talk to one of the kobold leaders who doesn't like Tartuccio. We're going to pretend to be prisoners to a group of kobolds who deserted but are bringing us back to earn their way back into the tribe. They will bring us before Tartuccio, and then we will, we're not really prisoners, defeat him and reveal him as a fraud. To stop the war between the kobold and mine. It may be a perfect time for out of character you to use some of your more abilities to describe yourself. Maybe the
I was just
perfect
thinking that.
opportunity to reveal that because the only person who knew in the group died.
Died. Yeah. Jack will kind of just look among the kobolds for a moment and go, "So you want to all be prisoners, do you?"
Want is not the term I would use.
I mean, as I said, we'll be pretend prisoners, and I'll use my magic to hide everyone's weapons on them.
Never kill Tajucho or
Well, we should knock
Well,
him unconscious, take him prisoner, see what he knows, find out who he works for, that type of thing. But knocking him out should end any illusions on him that are making him look like a kobold and not the gnome he is. Strip him naked, of course, in case
and
he's
what about
wearing
all
the
these
clothes.
guards?
Well, the guards in the room, try not to kill them, but we will do the best we can.
Well, I hope there's not a lot of guards then.
I mean, you use hammers. Just bonk him on the head, knock him out. Out of character, uh, hammers take no penalty dealing non-lethal damage.
I know, but he's gonna stare at your face. Yeah.
personally, I prefer not to be a prisoner. I'd rather go in under my own pretenses.
Well, unless you can turn into a kobold, Jack. We
I
don't
would
really
like to
have
I would like to turn into a kobold.
God damn it.
room.
Changeling
What?
moment, let's go. No.
Do not
Yes.
tell me you were a kobold acting like a human. Do not.
3 kobolds popped out.
I swear to God.
I'm sorry, I'm a kobold in a trench coat.
I looked back at Cosette. See, Tartuffe is using tricky magics like this. Yes.
Tricky
Very tricky.
magic. This is not magic. This is alchemy.
What?
Don't worry about it.
I don't like it. I do not like that at all. It stinks of fey magic.
It is
Jack?
concerning.
Can you look like anyone?
I can look like quite anyone.
Oh no.
Well, if the plan with the kobold leader doesn't work, we'll just have you turn into him. We have a backup.
I can look like anyone. I can't be anyone. So if there's some sort of, information you have that I don't,
Well, we're going to go talk to him now.
Do you shrink?
limitedly,
Well, Krizak, you should
Ilfrin
take...
is very staunchly not looking at Jack right now.
I believe you're taking us to... what was his name? Nick Knock?
I'm sorry.
Just stares at you.
I don't...
Knack pick.
Knack Pick. Sorry. There's... A random names were stated. The character I couldn't remember.
We're
So
there.
I just...
I'm just giving you shit. It's fine. It's this
What
way.
do you mean?
You need to hurry.
What do you mean all kobolds look the same? Yeah, I suppose we're following him.
Begins to run around, pushing through the plants, kind of avoiding much of the frog's main territory. It pushes through this large, grassy and herbal area, as there's plenty of flowers and plants throughout the underbrush. Pushing through into the open grassy plains, through some of the rocky outcroppings, as he gets to this point here. Sorry, a bit further. About this point here. Nope, I was right the first time. It's just in DMP. As he gets to about here, rounding the corner, you guys would see just up ahead, there's quite the battlefield. Due to the delay, combat is already being engaged between the two squadrons between the mites and the kobolds. As the sounds of kobold screams and mite gurgles can be heard. It is, well, a loud affair, we'll call it. And then the sounds of like piercing arrows and some seems of it, clubs thwonking and spears being stabbed, and it's even some spells going off. You can also see from a few of the figures in the back, there's 2 robed kobolds, and they are casting magics outwards towards the mites themselves, who some of them are deflecting it with their own magics, but some of the kobold spells do go off, and you can see from the spells that they're casting, they appear to be necrotic in nature. While the mite priests, the mites who are casting magic, most of which are using more defensive magic, so like countering spells, dispelling magical effects upon the enemies, but they're also significantly chanting, and this chanting that they're providing is giving strength to the mites around them. So the battle is very much like magic against magic, while the warriors are the steel against steel, who are just like slamming into the enemy forces. But the kobolds are currently outnumbered, as they all kind of like charge forward, ready to fight.
They don't look at it.
No, I think they are outnumbered. Yeah.
Not by much, but they are outnumbered.
Times 15. We should try to stop this battle. I look to the right with us too. Anything you can tell us to stop it? As far as getting ready to move forward, but like, I don't know these people. Look to Quinnsnack.
Not sure. They already fighting.
Well, Lapis will sort of look towards my lookout, who we never got the name of.
You never asked the name of.
Yeah. And sort of look to him and say, if you can try to get the mites to stop fighting, I can try getting the kobolds to stop.
Okay. Hey,
Okay.
everyone, stop. This is not right. We should be friends, not foe.
Oh god, this is going with.
Let's give them a persuasion diplomacy check.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Lapis will basically say more or less the same thing, but like in Draconic for the kobolds.
Well, prepare yourselves for the most powerful diplomacy check you've ever seen.
All right,
Fuck yeah,
let's see
let's
it.
go.
Let's see it.
Let's fucking go.
Well, it's not.
That's pretty good.
For a
Could be
mite, that's
worse.
not bad.
That's pretty decent.
And make
For
a
-2.
diplomacy as well.
I'm not gonna lie, I was gonna give him an inspiration if he didn't roll well.
I didn't think it was gonna roll well, but there we are.
What? You have a what?
Oh yeah, this is kind of what I'm good at.
What? I'm gonna
doesn't
sit
go
back.
off-
I'm gonna sit. Why are we talking? What the fuck? Jesus Christ.
Alright,
You see, you guys
I'm
know
good at-
things. That's why you talk well.
Well, I'm good at negotiating because like I have the buffs for like first meetings and shit. Like,
Yeah. I also do have charming, which makes neutral parties more likely to listen to you.
Oh my god.
see, I'm the diplomatic tactician. He is the let's not fight puppy dog kobold knives.
I just killed him. If the diplomacy doesn't work, Raw might will.
Oh, I just saw the kobold Jack. I love him.
Oh wait. Let me see. Oh my fucking god. Get out of here. These fucking bone shamans give me nostalgia.
Alright. As the two of you step forward, calling out the please don't fight, let's be friends, not foes. Some of the fighting actually does cease as the kobolds kind of just like slowly lower the weapons. Some of them are still fighting as you hear a pained cry of a mite who just looks up and, "Ow! Wait, what? Look!" And the kobolds look over their shoulders. Surprisingly, they do, as one of them does get bonked on the head. But the majority of them do look towards you and are somewhat confused.
I will then call out an undercomment to the mics. Kind of just, okay, it's working a little bit. Let's keep the ball rolling.
Why stop?
You are being manipulated by a trickster who stole both your relics. We are here to help return them to you. I'll make a literacy check. Well, I mean, it's not bad.
Let's see here. Well, we have a bonus. We'll roll it. Speak more. Hear words will. Fighting stop for now. If kobold here too. The kobold in the front of the archery lines will kind of lower their blades, looking around, stopping the commands that they've been issuing. Their giant bug-like eyes kind of like flicking one behind them and one towards the mites in front of them. As they
Shit.
look outwards and go, we will listen for now. Hear smooth skin words. This does not mean that peace is full. Just means peace is active for now.
We simply want to cease fire. Pause the battle for now.
Time
If you don't-
out!
Time out.
They all sit down and open up juice boxes.
Most of them do actually sit down.
They trade snacks.
Start playing some soccer.
Knackpick got you fruit roll-ups? Yeah!
Most of them begin sitting down, and some of them do actually start just sharing meals as if they were just
Oh
play
my
fight.
god. It's so sad.
As Knackpick and the priest will move
It's
forward.
like, it reminds me of that fucking South Park episode when all the kids find each other in the pool.
Yeah.
And then at lunchtime they all sit down and take out their lunchbox and just kids bleeding on the playground. That's what this reminds me of.
God, that's so adorable.
Or,
Except for that one. Jesus
I
Christ.
will gesture towards Lapis. Our friend here has told us about the troubles with your tribes. We're here. We want to stop them. Kuznak and
Gob.
Gob, yes. Listen to our story, and
Oh.
we believe you both your tribes are being manipulated by a trickster named Tartuccio. He uses magics to look like a kobold and manipulate you. We believe he's been stealing both your relics to make you fight for each other, because he wants them for himself. We even have, and I'll hold up one of the Cyclops coins, relics from the same place. He recovered his, and we want to stop him, and we have a plan to do so. But we need, your help, Rockpit, to do so.
Roll diplomacy.
We defeated his tribe, and so now he seeks to take yours.
Roll an assistance, girlfriend.
All right.
And
I'm not
also,
trained in diplomacy.
also, Zara,
Bussin'.
feel free to like interject and add stuff anytime. I just,
Oh, yeah,
I'm,
absolutely. No. I mean, I've been fine most of the time. Just yeah,
no,
I have when I've had.
I'm
Oh, anybody.
thinking Xylon too.
Yeah.
I'll talk until someone interrupts. So
Yeah.
God knows. Holy shit.
I'm rolling hot tonight, boys.
Fuck
When
yeah.
it
Yes, you are.
matters.
This would explain much, yes. Yes. Can
If
provide passage, but. We'll look towards the priest. Well, we can have ceasefire be for 3 days. After that, Kogi will not be satisfied. Need relic soon, or can't convince him to stop.
God.
Well,
He's so ugly.
he is the ugliest motherfucker.
I'm sorry. Please continue.
Well,
it's even
we can get you audience with Chief Sootscale, then allow passage into Sootscale Cavern safely. Show Trickster for who they are. End war, perhaps, but as
perhaps
Pranduk says here, you'll only have 3 days.
that's how far away is caves.
Sootscale Caverns is a couple miles hike.
We should be able to do so then. Perhaps with our plan, it would be better to confront Tartuk directly, review him as fraud before meeting Chieftain, so Chieftain believes us. We are outsiders. It would be easier to confront Tartuk directly without Chieftain.
Could be possible, but Tartuk has locked themselves in ancient room, trying to amend the spirits for angering of lost totem. Might be difficult to speak. Key was taken by mites.
I
Frantic
look
would
to the
speak up.
right.
Yes, totem. Each key might and kobold have to room chamber. We have theirs. Taken because they took ours. Need
Perhaps
both.
you would. Perhaps you would trust us with Key.
Would have to speak with Kogi about that.
Hmm.
It would be
Remember,
difficult without these keys.
indeed.
It's possible you guys could pick the locks, by the way. I'm just making it clear that you guys know.
No, I know, but look, we've already gone this far. What's one more convincing? Also, Trevor now knowing about Jack's abilities. I want Jack to see code, just in case. That's in the back of her head. Uh,
That's fair.
Perhaps we should speak with Kogi then. I look to the right priest. Do you believe Kogi would listen to our what we have to say?
Listen if ouch, yes. Hear words, understand purpose, maybe. Currently, words are just words. No proof. Regardless, kobolds still our totem. Willing to hear, but would want totem back. It is
Indeed.
difficult.
We aim to return both totems to their tribes.
Can promise meeting, nothing more.
I look to the others. It's worth a shot.
Agreed. It would expedite our intervention.
Very well.
Can you bring us to Kogi?
Yes, yes, yes. But you look to the north at the kobolds and mites now playing patty cake.
Oh my god.
Need to tell others to disperse first.
But they seem to be
Lest
having so much fun.
could break out any moment.
Oh, good point.
Oh, damn it.
God almighty.
Yes, we'll let them know to stand on guard. Keep watch, ready for orders from Chief Swoodscale. While wait. But 3 days, what can promise nothing more?
It should not take long.
Alright, they will nod and will likewise split up as Pranduk will yell out an Oklo towards the various mites will rise and begin making their way northwards, and Nakpik will yell out in Draconic, who likewise the kobolds will be making their way there southwards as they make little battle camps here and here. Still looking at each other, but no longer actively fighting. No one died, fortunately, but it was getting close. If you guys were a bit slower, there would have been some dead. Oh, I grabbed some
Son of a bitch.
mites.
Well,
Ooh.
this was most fortuitous.
No, it'd be funny if there was a couple of mites and a couple kobolds in each camp. That'd be fucking funny.
Exchange program.
Yeah, just like, hey, get back to your war camp. Get out of here.
We're not done playing patty cake.
Rule number 1, don't play patty cake with the enemy. What the hell?
Annoying bird flies over and just tells them to gut them all.
Got the rest. Got the rest. Got the rest.
Alright, we'll wait here for after meeting with Kogi. Not welcome. When ready, come find Nakpik. Can bring people to speak with Kogi now, if ready.
We are ready.
Watch out to
boy.
strike while the iron is hot.
I'll
God.
wait here. I don't think Creek Snack welcome either.
Jack, you may want to change back.
I
Wait
see how it is. Okay.
till we turn the corner.
But, oh, you don't want me to just surprise all these folks? I suppose that makes sense.
Oh, could that help our point of saying that there's someone manipulating them?
I will also take off my cloak. Wear this Lapis just in case. I just cover you with a
Just
giant
give him
cloak.
a comforter-sized blanket for a kobold, essentially.
You just hide my bow.
Hmm.
Yeah, but that seems sneaky.
You know what? The birds will cover him. Perfect.
There you go. It's a kobold and a swarm of burbs.
It'll look like a small Tengu.
Manifest will sort of just nod.
Alright. So guys, make your
Oh,
way
boy.
forward with Pranduk leading the way as you push forward to
Yeah.
the north into Mite territory. As you get to this point, you can see to the northwest there appears to be a freshly laid camp, sized for humans, with tents and a campfire.
Yeah.
But the Mite ignores it.
As we're walking, who are the humans staying there?
No human. The camp left open. Feels strange, so we avoid. But there's stuff there, shinies.
Oh,
Really
no,
want-
shinies.
Yeah, shinies.
Shinies, yes.
something strange back, though. I'm
Perhaps
sure.
after we end the war, we can investigate it.
Be guest. We aren't going to look at it. Too spooky.
Mm. You know,
As we can.
your tree is quite impressive. I heard you
Yes.
have a giant centipede living within it.
That is Grabble's pet. Yes.
As we continue walking, Jack would transform back into Jack.
Excellent. Alright. As
Miss Colby
Trundick
Jack already.
will
I don't.
not really notice this so much because he's not really looking over his shoulder at you guys. He's just kind of leading the way forward as he pushes up the cliff face higher and higher until he reaches the base of the tree to the entrance within the caves below. Alright. As long as you with Trundick will not be harmed by centipede guards. But be close. Stay spicy.
And the spicy centipedes, indeed.
Alright.
Hmm.
And as he pushes his way forward into the caverns, that will actually be where I call the session, because I don't know why I didn't think you guys were going to not diplomatize the mites. But I should have realized there would not have been this. So here we are. Basically, what I'm saying is the interiors are not mapped out, at least not fully mapped. I have the basis, but the maps are not here.
I
You thought
mean,
we're gonna like take a side and like help wipe out the rest and all that.
Considering you guys were mentioning for the last 3 weeks that you're gonna just kill the mites, I was like, yeah, they're not gonna diplomatize them. It's gonna be fine.
I mean,
But then they were being wholesome.
I said we should try to make friends with both of them.
I know.
I'm not surprised we use attacked.
to be fair, if you have like bare minimum, we could start the conversation with Koji, Theodore the Mind, and see if we even. I mean, if it ends up in a fight, yeah, we end. But
That's true. We could do theater.
we don't. We don't need the map to talk to people.
That is true. That is true.
Unless we try to capture the centipede and have to fight our way out.
No, I already have a plan for that. It's fine.
Okay.
Well, we'll do theater mind for a little bit then.
If we end the war, guys, they will want to reward us, and then we say we would like to challenge the great whiptail centipede you have, and then we capture it, and then we're like, we can get you better mounts, and then we have an army of kobolds mites that ride wolves. It's the perfect plan.
All right.
The wombo combo.
I suppose
As
that's
you-
better than me pretending to be Tartuccio and stealing the centipede.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
As you push into the tree stump itself, the cavern first off begins just as like a burrow within the log, just ancient wood surrounding you, as once more you feel an unsettling presence instill within your body and mind, Ilfrin. It is disturbing, yet you're not any more fearful than you were previously, nor currently. Seems it was a one and done, initial shock value, as it were. But as you push onwards, eventually you cross over a great chasm within the depths of the tree that seems to go down and down into the darkness beyond even your dark vision range, crossing over thick vine bridges and along pathways that seem to be trailing with a thick, watery river, or at least you think it is water until you realize it's much more thick and viscous than water is. Likely sap rivers dwell within this cave. As you
Ballin'.
descend deeper and deeper, eventually you push on into a grander chamber. Once more, you cross over a thickened ravine as you realize you've gone down in a circle, descending in a circular fashion. and are now a level below where you were once more above, opening up into a chamber now with the walls of rock and stone, with a few roots sticking out in various places. Eventually, you open up into a almost like a natural formed auditorium with steeped stairs of stone descending to maybe about 2 feet in height per step into a large central circular corridor flowing with thick viscous sap near the third rung down. Bridges can be seen pushing over this, made of vines and root systems, as you push onwards, pushing past the Vine River and Vine Lake. Centipedes can be seen crawling all around, even creatures large with a ruddy brown and red tinged to them with fuzzy little bodies. They themselves, the size of your own companions, medium size, as you realize that these giant beetles are in fact giant ticks, and can be seen sucking the life force from captured human bandits, who at this point are dead, but they seem quite drained, as if they were captured for some time now, and were taken here as food for the creatures within. But as you push beyond these small prison cell areas, you descend down once more to a third floor lower, and open up into what appears to be a we'll call it a throne room, but it's not really a throne room because there's not a throne here. But there is a raised dais at the end of this large chamber, with more root systems acting as pillars to hold the ceiling above. Waterfalls of this thick sap flowing from the walls on either side. As you can see within the area, there appears to be yet another giant tick, though this one hardier, thicker of shell. It seems to be spiritually connected to Kogi, as you realize that the giant tick is similar in nature to the annoying birds, and that they are a companion creature of Kogi. But Kogi themselves, like with the priests, is one hideous mother flipper.
Hell yeah.
Here is their token for ease.
Oh, it's not that bad.
I don't know why, but giant tick animal companions make me really fucking uncomfortable. Like,
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I hate it.
And here's Tickleback, his tick companion.
Tickleback.
I actually think they're a large size.
Nice.
But yeah. Anyways, as you push into the area, you can see that it's covered in guards as well. The entire way down, there's just been mites all about the area. You can see on average about 30 total mites before you kind of lost count throughout the various chambers. Within this chamber alone, though, there's 12 mites plus Kogi and Tickleback. But Kogi, upon the raised dais, will kind of descend some of the steps, looking down towards you, looking down towards Pranduk, and will speak.
Pranduk, I bring forth these smooth skins. They have words for you, Kogi. They say we've been tricked. That thief of Sootscale clan also trick. Way forward for peace, perhaps. I'm not best with words. Perhaps they speak more on it. If allow, of course, Kogi.
I'll take just a half step
Kogi
forward,
will look towards you guys.
very polite, waiting for permission to speak, as Pranduk says, if you allow it, of course.
Kogi will look down towards you all and will speak in somewhat broken common.
Smooth skins may speak, but be quick.
I will speak in Undercommon.
And no lies.
If it pleases the chieftain, I know Undercommon it may prove quicker to communicate with.
He'll simply nod.
We come from the north. We are here to explore lands and stop antlered ones, the antlered humanoids who attack your tribes. Uh, when we heard of war between mites and kobolds, other person, a gnome named Tertuccio, also in these lands, he caused many problems for us. Stole relic from Old One Tomb, Cyclops, Large Eye, uh, before he abandoned his companions and tried to kill us. Uh, we also have relics from said tomb. Hold up one of the Cyclops coins. We then hear that he take on form of kobold named Tartuk and manipulate tribe. Some in kobold tribe don't trust him, but he used magic to influence the tribe and take over. It was at that point your relic was stolen and kobold relic was stolen. We believe this person caused it to happen to manipulate you to fight each other so he can claim relics for himself. He is gathering relics in region so he can grow powerful to control the region. My companions and I wish to stop him before stopping the antlered ones. We don't wish for your tribes to spill more blood.
Roll diplomacy.
I would pause for a moment. And then, oh, diplomacy. I am going to. Wait, let me check. This is important, Sage. Could I. Let me double check. I have a 3. It's a DC 10. I would like to attempt to overexert. To double my bonus, my attribute bonus for this check.
Holy
May I?
shit.
Let's see here. Where are overexertion rules in the book?
Under stamina. Under the
Stamina.
player's guide.
We ballin'.
I believe it's a DC 10 to double the attribute bonus on it. And I have a +3 vitality, so it won't hurt to try. I mean, it might hurt. I might permanently lose the stamina. I digress.
You can try.
Okay. That means my int is doubled for this check.
You need to succeed in the vitality check first.
That is the success.
Oh, you okay? The 10. I see.
It's a DC 10. So
The W
this
attribute modifier is a DC 12.
well, I make it anyway. I rolled a 10. I have a +3.
Oh, there
So
you go.
I rolled a 13. So this is a +10 to this. I would like to use my inspiration to reroll 28.
That's a little better.
Alright.
I sense truth to your words. the kobold soot scales have changed of late. Normally there's peace amongst our clan and tribe. But who's to say?
We are willing to take it upon ourselves to prove this Tartuka fraud. However, our plan would be made easier if you would help us. It would require great trust between us, but if you are willing, we have kobolds who are willing to lead us to this Tartuk, so we may confront him directly without spilling blood of mice or kobold. However, Tartuk has locked himself in a room, and we are told you possess the key to said room.
Tartuk remains within ritual chamber.
I will not. From what we've been told, yes.
I have key, yes. Take it that means you wish to use the key.
Indeed, we do.
Roll diplomacy.
Oh, that's a bad one. I mean, hopefully the previous one evens that out, but goddamn.
It's simply to borrow it, to return it upon its use.
Indeed, we hope when we return, we will return with your relic, and then we will take Kobold relic and return it to them. Then peace can be restored. This key would assist in that greatly.
How do I know you are not simply wishing for relic to bring to Tartuk?
We do not require the relic you have. You may keep relic you have until we return with your relic. We simply need the key to confront Tartuk and
Relic
stop
is
his
key.
plans. I see. I did not realize the key was the relic. These rooms, are they places of great power?
Many power lie within, yes.
Perhaps it is even more important we confront Tartuk then. The longer he spends in a powerful room, the more likely he may unlock something and become powerful enough to come here. We have been told he's already been locked in the room for 10 days.
10 cycles.
10 cycles.
And it indeed serves neither of your tribes if this person does continues.
Are you still speaking in Undercommon?
I imagine you
have
are.
been,
And
yes.
you can give me a diplomacy, Jack.
Can I tell things are going badly?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, it
Ilfin
can't
will
hurt
look at
that,
Stella. He won't say anything, but he'll look at her. Holy shit.
Well, you've gained assistance from Jack, so that's probably an 8 now, which is nice, unless Jack has bonuses to assistance.
It's just an 8, unfortunately.
All right.
Let me double check. Just
Anyone have an inspiration?
I already used mine. If anyone else has something to reroll, We're not joining in that, so I can't exert. Um,
Well, as soon as Ilfrin can find out what exactly is going wrong here, he'll be able to, intercept and try
Do you
to,
understand Undercommon?
I do not.
Okay.
So
Kodak
that's why.
will
Yeah.
Kodak will
Translate.
quickly translate like
Oh yeah. So okay, perfect.
yeah.
All right.
He'll be like
All right. Ilfrin will step forward. War Chief Quaggy, forgive me for not knowing your language. Tell me, do you follow the old ways? The birds will flock to Ilfrin as he mentions this.
Kogi will look down upon Ilfrin. You can see that he was already glowering down upon Stella's last words, like not really believing him at that point.
I do, yes. We follow the mistress.
All right. He will speak briefly in Druidic. Is there a recognition in Quogi's eyes?
There is.
Excellent. Um, Ilfrin will step forward, even past Stella, and he'll speak only in Druidic. I understand your distrust. It is the way of things for other beings to only want what is good for their own. It is the way of the world. Yet, there is a greater well-being to be had for working together, for working as one being rather than as individuals. Your tribe is clearly evidence of that. But that is all words. The only words that matter are these. I swear upon my connection to the old ways that we will not keep this artifact of yours. That we will return it after its use to defeat this usurper, this warmonger.
Roll diplomacy.
Does he seem unconvinced?
Doesn't seem very particularly convinced, no. He looks down upon you.
Let it be written blood, then. He will take out a dagger and slice his hand, and he will approach Kogi with the handle out.
Kogi will look down upon you. Look to the blade.
packed with the fade, that's fine.
Let it be so then.
He'll take the blade, cut his own palm, and grasp your hand.
Yep. All right.
As Pranduk will step forward and begin chanting in Oklo. And is there
Yeah,
to make
Jack's
a check.
Yeah.
Jack's just gonna lean over toward Lapis as he walks up and be like, "Yeah, that's not healthy."
So I'm not rolling to interact with this at all. I'm rolling simply to know what's happening, just to make sure there's nothing fishy going on.
Gotcha.
Basically, my terms are to be followed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do recognize that Pranduk is indeed forming some form of bond, a old magic ritual of sorts between you and Kogi. Essentially, like a Gias type of effect.
Yes.
So nothing fishy, nothing extra beyond that. But
Yeah. No.
the spell effect
Nope.
is being made, and he's doing a fine job of it actually with a Natural 19 on the roll. 25 to roll.
Baller.
Mm-hmm. And he will, as the magics of like weaving leaves and spirits begin to float around and bind the two arms together, before the magics release with a burst of wind, Prandik will step back.
It is done, Chief Kogi. The bond is made, the pact formed. Should produce results. Farewell.
Ilvin
You
will
look
nod
towards
with respect.
Ilfrin.
Yep.
You will have relic. No more than 3 days' time. If it is not returned by then, you will be marked as enemy and liar. The bond will know.
If I do not return within 3 days, it'll be because I am dead.
He'll simply nod at that. And he will step behind him, heading back up the steps of the dais, as he pulls up a strange-looking totem of sorts. It's kind of like a shaman's staff, but it is depicting 3 different faces. One of a haphazardly carved mite head, another of a haphazardly carved kobold head, and then one of a cyclops. As he kind of stumbles down the pathways back towards you and hands you the totem staff.
Alright, he will handle it reverently. Take it in his hands. Feel the ancient wood in his grasp. And he will bow his head to Quogi.
You have trust for now. Do not break it, or the mistress will know.
He simply nods. And he will turn, walk to the others, and he'll speak in common as he does so. We have their trust. Do anything to this staff, and I'll kill you. He's
How
stone
cheerful.
cold.
I'll keep that in mind.
Let us be gone. We only have so much time.
I looked at Prandik, waiting for him to guide us.
Right. This way. Come on now.
Well,
Holy
that was
shit.
interesting. Any more weird deals that's gonna happen with your group, or
That should be it for now.
To be fair, that's on him.
so far I've seen someone make a deal with the devil who got instantly disintegrated, and now a deal with a fae. Though this time it's ended better so far.
Well, the trick
These
is
are
to be on
reasonable.
the trick is to be on the better side of the deals. Unfortunately, that doesn't seem to be our lot currently.
See you in 3
These-
days.
At
These
least
fey folk are tolerable, at least.
take some service in this question. He made the deal. Technically, we're not bound to it.
That is true.
If we fail somehow, the backlash will be on him.
You heard what I said.
Yes. If we damage it, not if we fail.
Not.
Right. No, as you guys.
Also, there's always the disturbing possibility that opening the door will damage the key itself.
I
They-
imagine it will be him to open the door with it. I doubt he's going to let any of us wield it.
They've used it to open the door before, so I doubt it.
As you clamber once more out of the chamber, climbing higher and higher up the burrow, passing beyond the old ravine, those who have dark vision would notice something moving, something huge within the ravine moving. It is likely the ravine itself is the home of the whiptail centipede that you were warned about. But Prandik would continue rising upwards, not really giving no mind to the centipede or the ravine
So,
itself.
Panduk, how big is the center? We've heard stories, but kind of nervously glances into the ravine.
Mighty big. Big. Um, Bigger than Tickleback.
Huh.
You guys don't actually know the name of the tick that Kobe has, but you can
I
assume.
can guess.
You can guess. You can assume. It's not hard.
So, does your tribe command it?
Command, no, but grabbles, feeds, and treats with the centipedes. The whiptail is the mother of the lessers.
Hmm. I'm curious, as I'm just walking, making small talk, I was actually wondering, what is your tribe's relation to the wargs that live in the area?
They are predators. Not good. They join our land and hunt us now that we are at war.
Have you ever tried to negotiate with them? Wargs could be great allies.
There's no negotiating with hunger. They do not see us as people, but as food.
Fair enough. Certainly leaves it at that for now.
As they continue climbing up and up, eventually you guys would reach near the entrance, passing beyond the syrupy rivers, and once more back out into the skies above.
And as we exit, I need to make a vitality check.
It's true, the scene is ended.
Oh, okay, I'm good.
Holy shit,
Well, the
dude.
DC is 10 this time around, but yeah.
I mean, yeah, I rolled a nat 20, Sage.
Yeah, first,
Yeah.
no, you succeed, but the first one is the DC of get the boon, which is DC 12, and the second one is DC 10 with additional increase the DC by 1 for every additional one made. So
Ilfrin takes a sigh of relief as they exit the wooded darkness that was that fucking gnarled oak.
You know, Ilfrin, why do I get the feeling when we're down in there, we're not in our world, necessarily? I've manipulated small dimensions before. And with how big it was down there, with that ravine and the rivers, it didn't feel similar, but somewhat akin.
It is complicated to explain. It is our world. But there are places that are ours and are not ours at the same time. They are shared.
Also, pretty much any cave you go in that's deep enough feels like it's some strange new world.
That is not what she meant.
He knows what. He's being facetious.
and as you exit the tree, looking down into the valley beyond, is the question of what you guys want to do. If you want to head right to the Sootscale Caverns, if you want to continue exploring this map.
Motherfucker, I got a Gios on me.
That's true.
Yeah, we're going to go see Knockpick.
Yeah, we're gonna go talk to Knockpick, let him know what. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. All right, be right back.
All right, back to Jack Kobold along the walk.
That moment when they make a really good argument, but roll a 2 and a 1, and it's.
Yeah.
What was the natural 20 on the assistance check? Well, I succeed.
I mean, if you make that just count, I mean, diplomacy and roleplay is so weird.
Yeah, it is.
This is why I was never able to convince both sides in the video game. One failed check and you have to kill one of them. No, it also shouldn't be that easy. Whatever. Does Knockpick react as we approach with Elfrin carrying the key?
I was
Which
waiting
is a big
for
step.
Ilfrin to get back.
Oh, that's
Didn't he
fair.
say he was
Uh,
AFK?
yeah, I forgot he went AFK.
I'm guessing it's been like an hour or so now.
It's been some time. Because, like,
Yeah.
traveling alone down those caverns is quite the trek. And just
Yeah.
getting to the tree itself was quite the trek.
I think fast healing is gone now.
Most likely,
I
yeah.
think it's been more than 40 minutes, I think.
Definitely
Mm.
that.
Yeah.
Alright, but
Yeah,
since everyone is
just-
here, as you guys push back between the two fighting camps, you can see Knackpick is standing there next to Cricksnack, who were in mid-conversation but would stop as you approach.
Well, you have returned. Successful, it seems. Are you ready to make way for Sootscale Caverns?
Indeed, Knockpick. We had a plan, but it may not necessarily be needed now. Could you get us to the room Tartuk saying, easily? Or would we need to be disguised as perhaps prisoners with
Can get you there, yes. Can go as prisoners if want.
if it's not needed, I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, was I not needed to? Really? Okay. Well, I guess I'll just be over here then.
Then yes, we should head off. We have we only have 3 days to complete the mission.
Limited time. Want to hurry then, yes.
Warn us when we're a couple minutes out from your tavern so we may steer our resolve. I give Kotek time to book.
Okay.
Prynick will kind of step back.
I'll be waiting here then for your return, for I am not welcome in the caverns at this time. Same here.
Gub Gub will kind of step and join his priest as they return to their war camp.
As we're walking to the caverns, can I make a knowledge check on the staff, the totem, the key? I
You give me a
I
history.
I just be walking with Ilfrin, and I'm like inspecting it, just like, what is this?
You are not quite sure.
Jack will look to the rest of the party and be like,
Well, that last tribe was a mite kindly.
Is there anything I can roll while I ignore Jack?
It's a history to learn
Out.
about the staff.
It's just history. Okay.
There's more you can do,
Oh,
but
actually,
I assume you need
Yeah.
to do other things than just say, "Can I learn about the staff?"
Sage,
Hmm.
I am going to consume one of my pre-rolled knowledge checks. 22.
Can you do that after rolling? Because you have rolled. You saw the roll
Yeah, no, I
results were
know.
shitty.
Well,
and
no,
they're-
yeah, question. Do any of my lures count?
No.
Yeah, but never mind then. I forgot I had the pre-rolled ones. That's what I put. It's fine. I already rolled, I just forgot. I need to
I
remember.
doubt mine would, but the only ones I think would be like the ones about like the Seelie and the Unseelie. I do have floors for both of those.
Would not apply now.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna try to do. This might sound insane. I try speaking with it as I would a plant.
Sounds like a terrible.
No
I
respect
mean,
for the totem.
technically you're trying to speak to dead.
It's true.
Well, I don't know if it has mystical powers that are like it has its own life, basically. Like,
It could be green wood. It could be
Yeah.
living wood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, there's no response from the other totem.
that's fine. That's fine. Okay.
I'm sorry, isn't most wood living?
Shut up, Jack. Can I make a religion check on the mother the mites we're talking about?
Sure.
Nice.
I mean, it could be that they're talking about the Earth Mother, a figure often viewed in favor by the Druidic orders. Um, sometimes they're seen as a man, as a fatherly figure. Sometimes they're seen as a motherly figure. Um, sometimes they're seen as a yes. Gosra goes by many different names, visages, and things and such. So, but you have a feeling that that's not who they're talking about. You're not quite sure who they are talking about in this case, but it is possible it's Gosra. You don't think so, though.
So, as we're walking, Ilfrin will begin speaking. Like we're heading towards Silk Scale,
Yeah.
Suit Scale territory. It would not do to lose this to unsavory hands, though it would do well to have this as a token of loyalty, as if to be offered to them, but only to Tartuk. Look at Lapis. You should bear this.
Lapis will nod and take it. I suppose I can.
As your hand reaches out and you touch it, and you go to pull it from his grasp, he does not let it go at first. He'll lean down and he'll quietly mutter, "Handle this as you would my life. And if you're careless, do not be careless."
Here, let
Lapis
me,
will continue nervously taking it.
He'll relinquish the staff.
here, let me help you that. Do you have a pocket? I start, like, looking over Lapis' grave.
I do.
Pick a pocket. Pick a pocket.
Okay.
Okay,
Make it a proper pocket. Okay, I'm done.
I reach out and a little starlight ignites on my finger, and I touch the pocket, and a sigil of an eclipse forms on your pocket. All right, you can put it in there.
Lapis will.
It's bigger on the inside. Yeah, I will.
Yes, Gallifreyan pockets.
Lapis will look towards Hilframe first before putting in there, just to make sure he isn't like just make sure it's okay to put it in the pocket.
He just waves you on.
Lapis will put it in the pocket.
All right, well, now that's all over with. You ready to head on out?
No, think we're more than ready.
I thought we were walking this entire time.
We have been.
Yeah, we were.
Guys,
Yeah.
kind of, start doing magic stuff and kind of need to sit still for that sometimes. So
I do. On the way, contact with Ilfrin and Jack. First time we met her teacher was long ago, and that's it. I don't remember
Rest off.
the rest of.
Yes.
Was he in a group? I believe it was, right?
He
We
was.
incorporated half of the group, if you recall. That dwarf. Ugh.
Yeah. But my question is, where are they? The rest
They're-
of his friends? Does he have human guards with him in this told
I
caves?
believe he has a paladin with him.
Nakvik will speak up.
Tartuk did have some mercenaries join them. Said they needed extra guards since we were going to war, so they've been watching over the treasury or areas around Tartuk's shaman cave.
Oh dear. Watching over the
Thought so.
treasury doesn't sound, up on the up and up.
No, but well, they're convinced it necessary by the dragon god's vote, so
I'm pretty sure they
Scale.
convinced it necessary by the pockets they're filling.
Well,
Hindsight is 2020. Let's move on.
We should be able to convince whatever mercenaries that they're reasonable. I heard from the hunter that gossip at the hunters that the only one of note left with him, or that he knew of, was out of character. What was that paladin chick, right?
Valerie.
Yeah, Valerie. She, from what I know, is honorable into it. So if we confront her with what he's been doing, she wasn't at the tomb when we fought the others. And if we tell them, well, he abandoned them to die, but we had them join us at the graves and they're alive right now, digging work, we should be able to convince them. If not, like before, I know you're not really, it's not your normal go-to protest. We should try to take them alive. We need information.
We'll talk and see where it goes.
They will be dealt
Yeah.
with one way or the other.
Oh, and Ilfrin, if this deal takes you, you know where you're going.
It won't take me anywhere. It'll probably be very unpleasant. But I don't believe I'll be going anywhere.
I hope so too.
I don't intend on finding out either.
Yeah, that's it.
well, on that happy note, it's about, I think, a 6-mile march. So get your marching boots on, it's time to march.
We were born ready for this.
Alright. So you guys begin
Hey,
making
I've
your
got my
way.
cane right here.
I want to punch Jack in the face so badly right now.
So you guys begin making your way southeast towards the Soot Scale Caverns.
Boy,
It
Lap is
is
having some deja vu.
about half of what he said of a march. But, you know, he's kobold. What do you expect?
Yeah.
They double our distance to be safe.
Important question. How long does it take?
Well, by the time you guys do reach the Soot Skull Caverns, night has fallen, as you guys did spend about an hour on map. So
Has it been 4 hours since we walked into the
since you
Sycamore
walked
map?
into the Sycamore map, it has been 4 hours. Yes.
Okay, my buffs are gone.
It took
Yep.
3 hours to go 3 miles. Jesus.
You guys was on the map for a bit, weren't you? You guys had like short rest. You did a lot of conversations.
We never short rested. We stopped for 1 minute and then the rest.
No, I meant
was
from
talk.
previous sessions.
No, last session we were on the map and we talked to the wards and did the traps.
No,
Other than
do
the
the math then,
dinosaurs,
'cause I was counting for short rests and whatnot.
Yeah, we haven't.
We'll assume it's been more than 4 hours, so we can remove the
It has
bug.
been about 2 hours.
Okay,
shit.
well, okay. Then they're still on for a bit. Yes.
Yeah, we actually, other than the dynasty sage, we haven't fought anything today.
That's fair. All right.
Diplomacy!
Though, night has fully fallen as you guys do reach the caverns. As you can see, within the holdings of the cavern, there are guards standing within and without, keeping watch. But with Nakpik with you, they do allow you entry as you descend within the caverns. And that'll be where we call the session, because my earbuds are dying.
Oh no.
And they need to be
No.
No!
We
I
get
just heard the
session
ping
though.
and I was like, oh no. Anyways, hope you guys had fun. There was a lot of diplomacy. And next session should probably have some combat, but it won't be till the week after next because I won't have internet next week.
Damn it.
Just go to McDonald's. Fine.
I'm not going to McDonald's and running a session there.
Oh,
Why
fuck
not?
yeah, dude. Can I get some fries with that?
Anyways, I'm going to drop the recording here. Hope you guys had fun.
Mm.